Hello people, and welcome to the most boring live stream ever on YouTube today. It's a nice warm day, but it's raining. Overcast and raining. Try not to get the phone wet. Hey, 907. Good to see you, man. I was wondering what happened to you. Last thing I saw was when you were on your way to Anchorage and she turned on the music to get your stuff struck and your video ripped down. This is the beginning of the new coop. Hey, Juggalasses, good to see ya. Thanks for dropping in. Go to Al SoCal. You will see the arrest. I saw the arrest. I was in your live stream, dude, when they picked you up. I stayed with you all the way for the ride to Anchorage. She had to turn that stupid music up so loud, so they whacked it. At least you're out, man. Hello, Life. Thanks for dropping in. We got a couple eggs here. Let's pick them up. The incubator should be hatching pretty soon. Juggalasses, as I spent most of the afternoon walking around the yard picking up shingles. Oh, that sucks, Juggalasses. That sucked. We've had high winds and storms and all kinds of crap here too. Okay, someone deleted that live. That woman officer came back. "907 asking Jug if he knows who it is." I need to go sell eggs. We got a lot now. Alright, there's 3 eggs there. I'll grab a paper towel and wipe the rain off. Hopefully Hopefully sounds back. Juggalasta says I have no content, but I can still support. All right, is it back now, guys? All right. It must have happened when I wiped the screen off. This phone's really temperamental when it comes to rain. All right. I get on now, or if it's still too wet. All right. Steak egg. Steak egg. Steak egg. Okay, looks like we only have fake eggs. You guys ate all that corn already? Let you guys down for a minute. I'm gonna go grab some corn for these guys. Alright, come on, move, ladies. You have to let me out the door. I can't keep the corn if you don't let me out the door. Quick corn treat. Let's grab the eggs. We'll try and keep the phone dry so no other weird stuff happens. All right, run for the border. Oh. Seagull eggs are sweet. It's hard to get them. Never had any seagull eggs. I think My favorite eggs are quail eggs, I believe. But I'm also fond of turkey eggs, so. See, what do we got here? Hey Corey, good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Alright, egg count for today is, we have 26 and a weird egg. That's from a hen that just started laying. It's about the size of a quail egg. It'll be all white. It won't have a yolk in it. So that means one of the younger hens is now starting to lay. Tomorrow she should produce a real egg. Yeah, it looks like one, don't it, Corey? It's about that size. 27 eggs. I forgot the one I had in my pocket. I'm going to try to wipe the screen again and not wipe out the sound or anything else. Oh man. I put this hoodie on to stay dry, but it's way too hot. It's like 76 degrees out here. I've got a hoodie on like an idiot. You got a foot of snow in Minnesota. Damn, Corey. I really don't want to see any more snow this year. Hopefully we won't. We have wicked storms on the way. We've already been through some crappy ass storms. And supposedly tornadoes too, but I've seen 3 tornadoes in my life. One's never going to hit me, so I'm not worried about it. You're done with winter, Corey? I bet. Yeah, Northern Adventures, he has a monster of snow, man, he posted on his video. This rain just plain sucks, man. Hey, Bouncer, good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Alright, let's see if I can dodge the rain and not get the phone soaked again. Well, some of the Brahmas cooped up. The other ones are underneath the thing. Hey, Vestige of Peace. Good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. Let me get a jacket on you real quick, Bob. We have questionable weather again. Yeah, us too, Bouncer. Alright guys, I'll be right back. I forgot some crap. I gotta go get it. Abe Line, thanks for dropping in. We had to take apart a control unit for this new bed that was broken, and my electronic screwdriver wouldn't fit down in the recessed hole, so I had to rig it. I took my battery powered drill, chucked it up, took some 400 grit sandpaper, and in about 10 minutes I was able to get down in there to get the unit open. And took it apart, found out it had a bad potentiometer, soldered it in, plugged it back in, works beautiful. So now it's back up and running. Birdie P says, is it raining bad there? There was crazy lightning here. It's not horrible, Bird. It let up a little bit, but it was pretty bad a little while ago. Oh, almost fell on my ass. There we go. Hey, Northern Adventures, good to see ya. That's one hell of a mountain of snow you got there, dude. Message of Peace says, Tommy Two-Tone, I wish I did not have the stroke so I could be good at trivia again. Yeah, trivia is not my forte. Crossword puzzles, pretty much most of that stuff I'm pretty incompetent at. And Bouncer says, don't let the ground hit you where the good Lord split you. Yeah, I'll try not to, Bouncer, but sometimes I just can't help myself. Bob says, I used to be good, lost so much. I hear you, Vestige of Peace. I've lost so much knowledge that I had retained, it's not funny. Bob says, thank God for Google. Yeah, when Google doesn't lie to you. A lot of weird stuff going on YouTube. Like, some people I can't comment on their shorts. Some people I can't comment on their streams. It's just weird, man. Really weird. Bob says, and Google does not forget. Bouncer says, Google explains Google lying as get over it, sucker. Jenny says, Google is not your friend. Google is like a friendly rapist. Hey, Mama Cookie, thanks for dropping in. Man, so much craziness going on right now. Bob says, you having that trouble too? I have been having that trouble too. Not able to comment on some videos too. Yeah, Bob, I've been having that problem. I also with notifications. Some I get like an hour late. Some I don't get at all. And the unsubscribe, resubscribe trip doesn't seem to work either. It doesn't matter. It's strange. Sponsor says, Google described a friendly rapist as a person that buys you dinner afterward or one of the Roadhog kennel roosters. Awesome, Bouncer. Yeah, notifications are weird. Yeah, they are. It's hard to keep up with all the craziness now with Lane Myers, Fable and Ray. The list just goes on and on and on. 68 shots. So 4 public safety thing. What else is going on? The Chris Ruff drama. I don't get any live notifications for the channels that I regularly watch, but the stuff I don't watch pops up. Right, Bouncer? I get the same kind of crap, man. And their suggestions are really way off the wall, too. Lester says, I don't know anything about Lane Myers other than DirectD is fighting with him. Oh, Lane's in jail on a no bond. The corruption there is really, really deep. Yeah, DirectD's fighting with just about everybody. He's targeted Bow, Toe, for public safety. This is a public service. Tons of people. I can't even name all the people he goes after. Yeah, Bot, check that out. It's a pretty interesting story. Jenny says, Google gives you answers you don't want to know. Exactly, Jenny. Like blue waffle. Google will tell you what a blue waffle is. Rex D is like that. I know he's fighting with Todd, too. Yeah. Yeah, at one time they were lovers, and now they're having like a bitch fight. It's crazy. Bowser says, yes, the suggested videos are ridiculous, like trans toads, wet eggs, milk. Yeah, I got a thing, and it was about, one was furries, and one was adult diaper lovers, man. It was insane, Bouncer. Jenny says, I can't comment on Wanda's channel. I know, it's weird, Jenny. Weird stuff's going on. Like, I can't comment on Swamp Fox's shorts, and I don't get his notifications, and before I used to get them all the time. And I could comment anywhere. It's just weird. So every now and then I just pop over to his channel and see if anything's new. Check it out that way. Northern says, Hag stayed dry tracking. Yeah, Hag's wiped out with the weather. She can hardly breathe, so she's stuck inside. Bouncer says, wow, so you actually watch my videos, Road? Yeah, Bouncer, I actually watch your videos. Jenny says, blue waffles, don't look it up. It's been weird all over the place, says Mama Cookie. Yeah, I always watch your videos, Bouncer. I've been watching them for a long time. Years. From fish to cooking to the eagle. And my favorite guy, and I can't even think of his name now. I'm having a complete mental meltdown. The dude who's always in the mayonnaise. And why I can't recall his name, I don't know. Bot says, I have been getting popular stuff from the 60s and 70s and music videos that have not been bad. The strange scandals and the top 10 list lately. I was talking about your suggested list. Yeah, I do get them in there, Bouncer, actually. I got, which one was it? It was, the last one I got was the crappie video, I believe. Yeah, it was the crappie video that came out up in suggestions. But I don't complain about those. I just complain about the adult diaper lovers and the furries. That shit I don't want to see, and I don't know how it relates to anything that I watch. Unless there's a bunch of undercover adult diaper lovers lurking in my channel that I don't know about. Interesting. I guess the adult diapers weren't mine. No, they weren't, Bouncer. It was weird, man. It's a guy, and it's like he's talking about, in the beginning of the video, for like the first 2 minutes, you're just like dumbfounded. It seems like an ad for Depends. Shows you all these different types of diapers and tells you how they go on and if they're, you know, if they get put on and they're good or they're bad. I thought it was like, you know, a review thing where for like, you know, old people, and he's telling you the brand of diapers to use, but it wasn't. It was like all these dudes who like to sit in their own dump in their own urine, man. It freaked me out, man. I mean, it's bad enough you got to do that when you're old. Who the hell wants to do that when you're in like 30s, man? That's just crazy to me. I couldn't imagine making a fresh dump and then switching around in it. Bouncer says, I get this guy's videos that are creepy. He doesn't have any ears and he looks squeezed out of the tube of toothpaste. Cool, Bouncer. I saw one video of the Gigi family. That's pretty weird too. The guy drinks like weird stuff, eats weird stuff. They were gonna pay him $20 to do 5 sit-ups and he couldn't even do one. He tried real hard, but he couldn't do it. And then, oh crap. I dropped that. And, people were giving him like $5 to shave his chest. So he'd shave like over one tit and around his nipples and stuff for $5. And then they paid him $10 to oil up, and he went to his kitchen and got cooking oil and rubbed cooking oil all over himself, dude. It was crazy. Who the hell puts cooking oil on their body, man? It's just weird. The dude had like over 10,000 subs too. I was like, I couldn't believe it. Bouncer says, I get the inbred family of Appalachian Mountains videos all the time. I don't think they're related to me. I wish more channels would put up regular people's links, because it's always a hassle trying to look it up on YouTube. It's so much easier just to grab a link. I wish those chickens would coop up already. Mama Cookie, Jenny says, Mama Cookie, any new additions to the collection? Good question, Jenny. The way notifications are going out, there's a 50-50 chance that we'll see it if she posts it. Who knows, I could have missed like 50 posts already. But Mama Cookie doesn't post that often. Bouncer says, they really enjoyed the fair though. It was entertaining to see their reactions to carnival rides and food stands. I think we're getting pretty close on the incubator. Bird said she wrote down the day we put them in, so I'm going to have to check it out. And I don't know. Mama Cookie says, yes, Jenny, I got my fire flower done, and now I'm working on sewing Stitch together. Sweet, Mama Cookie. Northern Adventures up video. Today I have a summer memory. Yeah, that was a pretty cool video. Started out in the nasty snow, and then it went to the summertime. That was pretty cool. I like the music too. Hopefully she'll post updates soon, Jenny. Oh, there goes the great blue heron. Just flew over. Bouncer says, Mama Cookie's working on a secret creature, the Frankenslab. Sweet. That's a cool name, man. Mama Cookie says, I'll probably put a video out tomorrow if I remember. That's cool, Mama Cookie. Dustin says, is Helga and Olga the ladies who won't give Tommy his TV back? No, Helga and Olga are the girls that hang out in my pocket vestige. They keep my hands warm all winter long. And then they also double as bed warmers. I slept with them quite a few times this year. They're the prostitutes that Jenny Jones had delivered to me. Oh. They come from the old country. They're ruled by Svetlana. Jenny says, I'll watch for it, Mama Cookie. Jenny Jones does not subscribe to this channel. Nice, that was thoughtful. Yeah, actually, the original Helga and Olga, they crapped out after a couple years, and now there's a Helga and Olga 2.0. The second awakening of them. Bouncer says, it says that stuff about all of us. Yeah, I know, Bouncer. Nightbot's just mad because he got neutered and he can't time people out or ban them or do anything. So ever since he got neutered, he's been an irritating little prick. Jenny says, good hearty names. Yeah, it's Helga and Olga 2.0 and then the Bowflock 2.0. The 6 new barred rocks that we have. The 2 quail are still doing good. They're fully feathered now. But unfortunately there's only 2 of them. Hopefully it'll work out. One will be a male and one will be a female. And then, she should lay an egg a day when they get 8 weeks old. And if that's the case, a male and a female, in a month, I'll have enough to incubate. I have no idea what breed of quail they are yet. I think they're going to be jumbo Coturnix or just regular Coturnix. I'm not sure. But that's what it looks like so far. Bouncer says Nightbot is an oil-guzzling crybaby. Yeah, and Nightbot's not a very good slave. This is good weather for ducks, so it'd be nice if I had a couple ducks right now. There should be a bunch of free ducks and chickens given away here in the next week or two. People who got them for Easter and don't want to take care of them after a little while because they crap everywhere and they're noisy. And they're not cute anymore because they start growing feathers. Yeah, it's been duck on and off duck weather there in Pennsylvania as well, Bouncer. I hear ya. Bouncer says, I'll take in the homeless rabbits. There you go, Bouncer. I don't like rabbits, man. People come around them, they wear perfume and stuff, and then the mother rabbit eats all the babies. They freak out. Rabbits are too stressful for me. Jenny says, tornado sirens going off here. Gotta run in the basement. When I grew up as a kid, Jenny, our neighbors used to come to our house all the time because we had a basement. They'd all go downstairs and I'd just sit in the living room. Bouncer says, as long as the rabbit virus isn't the next virus. It might be, Bouncer. The rabbit flu. Oh my God, kill all the rabbits. They have the flu. The rabbit flu. It's spreading to humans. I'll say some weird stuff. It's almost guaranteed. Bouncer says, unfortunately, it's the next objective road. Probably, Bouncer. It would not surprise me in the least. I mean, now, first they drive the price of eggs up, then they drive the price of, chicken up. Chicken's not really affordable anymore. It's already starting, says Bouncer. Yeah, I believe you. As long as I can harvest deer, we'll be okay. Without harvesting deer, man, just the price of meat alone, that'd be a rough survival technique. There's no protein there's no protein left that's actually affordable. People don't understand that the Easter Bunny doesn't exist. Right? I hear you, Bouncer. The other day, No Name Coder did a stream acting like they were giving up on the police record as an April Fool's joke. It was pretty funny. I find that project pretty amazing. No Name Coder, Friends and Code, and the site, thepolicerecord.com. That's some amazing software they're working on. Oh, Jenny, just so you know, these chicken saddles, they appear to be waterproof. Bouncer says if Trump found a cure for cancer, the opposition would hold signs. We love cancer. We live in ridiculous times. I hear you, Bouncer. We know the cure for cancer and the cure for AIDS is never going to be released. I mean, before that, before the big cancer thing and the big AIDS thing, it was hepatitis C. There was no cure for hepatitis C. You get hep C, you're going to die. You can only be maintained. And now, they actually have a pill that will cure you, but it costs like mega thousands of dollars. Crazy. Bouncer says it definitely exists. Yeah, I'm sure it does, Bouncer, but us peons, we can't have it. Just like stem cell therapy, man, there's people who have been like massively messed up. They get hit with stem cells and they heal, become whole again. God, that would be nice. Says, I've been through numerous tornadoes. I usually sit in the living room in the front of the picture window with a cigar and a beer and wait for what comes next. I hear you, Jug. I watched one from our front porch when we lived in Crystal Lake. It picked up the Eagle food store back then. I watched that one. I watched the one in... I watched the other one that was in Capron, when we lived out in Capron. I mean, when the kids were young, I used to take them outside and tell them we would call the tornado and the storms and stuff because I didn't want them to be afraid of it. So we go out and try to call the tornado to us. It never worked, but we tried anyways. Bouncer says, I'm studying compounding in my secret mountain laboratory. Anything can be cured, including drowning in a bullet. I hear you, Bouncer. I gotta set my still up this year. Got a miniature stainless. I just gotta build a really nice copper thumb keg for it because I don't think there's enough copper to take the nasties out since it's primarily stainless steel. The worm's the only thing that's really copper, so I want to have at least one copper thump, if not 2 copper thumps. That way I can infuse the taste into it too. Jenny says, okay, back, the siren stopped. Here comes the new rooster. All those weirdos were hatched out of the incubator. They came from the original ones. Bouncer says, just like a dead battery in a car, jump starting works prior to decomposing. Juggalass says, I used to work offshore in the Gulf of America. Been through a lot of hurricanes. Never seen one of those, Juggalasses. Jenny says, I was watching one of your older videos where Polly broke your phone holder. Yeah. I don't remember which goat stepped on this one. It's Kitty scratched your face. Bouncer says, nice sized birds. Yeah, those are still pretty young. They've got probably 2 more months, 3 more months before they're mature, Bouncer. So is Polly gone now? No, not yet, Bouncer. She's still here. She's still alive and kicking. All the other goats are beating her up now because she's really old. So Birdie P has to feed her by hand, separate her and feed her by hand. To make sure she gets her share. I need to cut those trees down around that greenhouse. I gotta wait for a new chainsaw chain though, because the one I have is so dull it'll barely cut through butter. Put shock collars on the other goats and give Polly the remote. There you go, Bouncer. Jenny says, I found a small animal prod to keep the other goat from picking on Polly. There's a lot of goats that pick on Polly, Jenny. Cookie beats her up. Mammy beats her up. And it kind of sucks because Polly used to pretty much rule the flock. Or, yeah, they're not really a flock. Should say the herd. But she used to pretty much rule it, and she wasn't mean to the other goats like these. These guys are just plain flat out mean to her. That rooster looks like Foghorn Leghorn. Hey, Adjust Your Focus, thanks for dropping in. Oh, man. Alright, we gotta try and stand up here. Oh, God, that was a mistake. Doesn't get much more boring than watching chickens. I'm waiting for people to give away one of those mini trampolines. Grab that and let the goats play on it. The last one they had, it was pretty funny. Till they ruined it. It only took like 2 weeks. They totally destroyed it. I need to put the panels back in that greenhouse too. There's always so much crap to do. Instead of doing it, I'm standing around like a mope playing with a phone. I'm gonna kill this in a couple minutes. And then I gotta go take care of the basement dwellers. I'm surprised it doesn't say on those saddles that they're waterproof. Jenny posts, Adjust Your Focus video, Metro leaving on the track, 15 of Union Station. I'm pretty sure that incubator things should be hatching within the next week, if my guess is right. Not 100% positive, but I think we got like a week to go. Quail are so much easier. They only take 17 days. And then they take 8 weeks to mature and start laying eggs. Jenny says, really? It didn't say they're waterproof online either. Yeah, I know, and it doesn't say it on any of the things that come with it, Jenny, but I looked at it earlier and the water was beating off it, you know, kind of like when you put mink oil on your boots, how the water beads off the leather. It was beating off the material, so I don't know if it's just the material. I don't know if they do a waterproofing thing on it, but it's kind of weird that they don't say they're waterproof. I would think that would be a major selling point. I mean, you could always get a can of Scotch Guard and Scotch Guard them, but I mean, you don't have to. Adjust your focus. Says, I had a close lightning strike today while my head was in the refrigerator, looking for something. Suddenly, bright light, all still sound me, and instant crack and a boom. Damn, Adjust. Be like Teresa, hit by lightning, struck by lightning. I think she's been hit 3 times, Adjust. Bouncer says, maybe sprayed with tent spray. Right, Bouncer? I'm not sure, but I haven't done anything to them, and apparently they're waterproof. It just says, I ran away from the refrigerator like crazy. Hag's paranoid of lightning, too. I don't know why, but well, I guess I do. After Teresa's been hit 3 times, I guess something to be paranoid about. Bouncer says that canvas spray is awesome. Yeah, I would have never even thought of making them waterproof, Bouncer. But I noticed that the hen that had the pink one on, water was all beaded up on that, beating off it like it had Rain-X on a windshield. And the same thing with the other one, with the other saddle the other girls have that don't have the wing protectors. Jenny says, I'm terrified and fascinated by lightning at the same time. I'm fascinated by it. I'm not really terrified of it. I never knew anybody that was hit with lightning until Teresa. And then when she was hit 3 times, I'm like, oh my God, lightning magnet. Bouncer says, I take showers during lightning storms on purpose. I tempt fate. I hear ya. There's Teresa. I don't blame you, Jenny Jones. I would know. Right, Teresa? Thanks for dropping in. Good to see ya. You're still the only person I know that's been hit by lightning. And I think it's 3 times, if the rumors are true. Jenny says, I run to the window to watch it and then run away when it flashes, and then I'm right back at the window. Teresa, is it 3 times you've been hit? Or am I spouting nonsense? And Teresa says, and hopefully you never know anyone else. Right, Teresa? It just says, I felt the hairs on my forehead raised before with a close strike in a parking lot wide open. Teresa says, it's bad news. Oh, you were hit twice? Okay. The rumor mill said you were hit 3 times, so my bad. I'll remember you were hit twice. Getting hit once is bad enough. Twice is crazy. Mama Cookie, my dad was hit by lightning, but I love the stormy weather, especially in the summer. Wyatt says, thanks for the wrench. You're welcome, Wyatt. Bouncer says, I was hit a few years ago at our front door. It hit a fire hydrant and bounced right into me at the door. It was a few days of some sore sides, kidneys, and headaches. I can imagine that. Welcome in, Wyatt. It just says, only seen ER patient struck. Looked awful. Heavy equipment operator. Teresa says, twice and lived through it. Yeah, that's crazy, Teresa. I think if that happened to me after the first time, I'd probably be so paranoid of lightning I probably wouldn't go outside it anymore. Which is unheard of, yeah. I thought, isn't it like most people that get hit by lightning just croak? Takes their heart out or something? Bouncer says, I smelled like pork chops for some reason. Man, I've been hit by 480 volts, and I can't even imagine a lightning strike. Not even imagine. Teresa says, I am paranoid. I scream. Teresa says, most die. I believe that, Teresa. Oh, and to go through it twice. I don't... Man, I would be like the most paranoid guy in the world if that happened to me. It just says that one guy had a wide open chest wound at the exit point. Man. I had a guy arc himself off 480 once, and I had to hit him with a 2x4 that was like 15 feet long. I broke his ribs, and he was mad at me because I broke his ribs. Teresa says, the doctor said I should have died. Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't just explode your internals, Teresa. That's crazy. Wyatt says the heart takes it the most because of the surge of the bolts. Bouncer says, I remember being statically charged on Lake Vermilion during a storm multiple times as a kid. It was a weird feeling of hard to breathe, but still suffocating. Teresa says, yeah, and if you don't have a heart attack, you can't later in life. I mean, 480 volts is vicious. I can only imagine what's in a lightning strike. Probably hundreds of thousands of volts. That's just creepy. And then some lightning you'll see hit a tree, and a big ass tree, and it'll just destroy it like it was, you know, like somebody snapping a toothpick. Crazy. Jenny says, I've seen lightning travel along the water on Lake Michigan. The only time I ever seen that was when we went up to Hayward, Wisconsin, where my aunt owned a resort back then. We were going to go out fishing for muskies, me and my dad, and the lightning came, so we never went out. Teresa said, it took me up off my feet and dropped me, and another bolt came after me. Damn, Teresa. Bouncer says, some people have it go right through them with just loss of hair, fingernails, and toenails. I've never been paranoid of lightning, but now I might start getting paranoid. Hey, friends in code, thanks for dropping in. Good to see ya. Jenny says muskies. Yeah. Back then I was like, I don't know, I think I was like probably between 8 and 12. I don't exactly remember. But my dad caught this little duck, a duckling, and used it as bait for the muskies. I didn't know it was illegal back then, but I guess it was. But anyways, it worked. Let me try to catch up with chat. Teresa said everyone should stay clear of lightning. Why it says muskie sounds like a Midwestern thing. No, it's a fish. I don't know, it might be Midwest. I'm not 100% sure. We used to go up to Hayward, Wisconsin though to go muskie fishing. Bouncer says it works great for big pike as well. Sweet, Bouncer. Yeah, my dad was an old bohemian. They did weird stuff, man. Mama Cookie says, Jenny, I put Stitch away for the night because the yarn kept tangling up on me and aggravating me. Jenny says, we go up into Wisconsin to fish for muskies. Yeah, that's where we went, Jenny. Jenny says, damn yarn. Oh, I made Reuben sandwiches for dinner last night. I have no idea what I'm going to cook today. I'm fresh out of ideas. I messed up and tried to clear a notification off my screen, and it took me right out of the live stream. Jenny says they really are an ugly fish. Yeah, but they're really good to eat, Jenny, and they're really big. Really, really big. Teresa says I made something easy. Steak sub. Sweet, Teresa. Those Reubens wore me out. First I had to cook the corned beef, then after I got the corned beef cooked, I had to break out the skillet, do the bread, Swiss cheese, sauerkraut, put them all, stack them all together, flip them over. That was way too much work to start. My corned beef didn't get done cooking till a little after 9 o'clock. Bouncer says we did fish and tots today. Actually, Bouncer, that sounds pretty good. I have a bunch of crappie fillets that I could take out and thaw real quick. Fish doesn't take long to thaw out. Put it in a bowl of cold water and be good to go in an hour. Mama Cookie says, working with a long string of yarn to sew the belly patch on. Bouncer says it's easy. Teresa says, I get tired of cooking. Been doing it since I was 14, but I have to cook for my 90-year-old father who lives next door. I hear you, Teresa. I had to cook all the time for my ex-wife and kids, too. Every single day. cooked before I went to work, cooked when I got home from work. And I made him eat all kinds of weird stuff, like the stuff I had to eat when I was a kid. Like egg pancakes and French toast and all that. I can't wait until the day I say not today. I hear you, Teresa. The Frankenslab belly patch to hide the internal workings, probably. Jenny says I had a grilled cheese and wild rice soup. I'm not a fan of soup, Jenny. For some reason, soup never fills me up. I don't care how much of it I get. I eat it and a half hour later I'm hungry again. I like to just stuff something in my gullet and be done for the day. But Jeff says, I've reached the JITV today. Strange. Bouncer says wild rice. Jeff says not today. Oh, I've reached the not today stage? Got ya. I'm the assigned cooker of Hag and the old lady, so I don't have a choice. I cook on days that even on the days I don't want to eat. All right, let's head out here. These guys should be cooped up by now. Close. We got one hanging out. Oh, it's going in. Okay. Should be able to coop them up. Come on, jump up on the perch. Oh. Bouncer says, I try to keep everyone else going, but I really don't like to eat much anymore. It's all nasty. I hear you, Bouncer. I have, oh look, all Hag's flowers are up. I'm really dying to have some oxtail soup. Unfortunately, I can't justify the price, man. Bouncer says everything except venison. I hear you, Bouncer. I prefer the venison. I can get a really nice cut of venison for cheap. Like almost nothing. I don't know the price of a bolt anymore because I've had them for my crossbow for so long. But man, I need to move this compost. Take it out of the bags. Once it dries up, drive the tractor down and start loading all this compost into the tractor bucket and go put it in the compost pile. Been composting for a while. Bouncer says Jenny Jones is misfiring. Alright, we have the Brahmas locked up. So Jenny says I have got a rhyming thing going. There you go. Yeah, Bouncer. I think the next thing I'm gonna do for a long meal will be, I think I'm gonna make some stew, some venison stew. I haven't done stew in a long time. Get some cabbage, carrots, potatoes, throw it all in a pot. Let the crock pot cook it for 14 hours. Call it a day. Thicken it up with a little bit of cornstarch. Should work out okay. Oh, look. Oh, you can't see it probably. There's a female cardinal sitting on that branch. Teresa says, I got some venison, but my father doesn't like it. Just don't tell him it's venison. He won't know the difference. I've found that 99% of the people can't tell. Bouncer says, morel should be popping soon. I'm actually looking forward to the exercise. Sounds good, Bouncer. I hope we get some this year. Like when I get a crappy cut of beef, I'll tell people it's venison and they'll be like, see, I don't like it. It doesn't taste right. Wyatt says, finally home and I have groceries to put away and then take my night medication. Go for it, Wyatt. Take care, man. Alright, people, I think I'm going to kill this boring ass live stream. And I'm going to go take care of the basement chickens and the quail and the rest of the stuff. Sunfish, thanks for dropping in. Good to see you, man. Y'all ready to go rope a tornado? I don't know, Sunfish. Never tried to rope a tornado, but I wouldn't mind seeing one. Jenny Jones says herbs. Teresa says you're never boring. I'm definitely the most boring channel on YouTube, Teresa. Definitely. I think my closest competition is Northwest 425. Teresa says they're heading to Maryland. Wyatt says I shall road and I'll see you all soon. Alright, have a good night, Wyatt. Jenny saying good night to Wyatt. Oh. Hey, PDF, good to see you. Thanks for dropping in. The tornado warning count is at 66 today. Damn. Jenny says Serbs. That can't be right, man. There can't be 16 people in here. That's unheard of. That's a lot of people. And I'm not even in vertical troll mode. Sunfish says now 68. Jenny says verbs. Jug says good evening and good night, Wyatt. Bouncer saying good night to everyone. All right, everyone. Take care. Teresa says I've only seen one tornado go over my house before. I've seen the destruction of 2 tornadoes happen live in my life. That's it. Just 2. Sunfish says east of Little Rock is getting hit hard. Oh, the water changed it around. Look, now you gotta look at me. I need to shave this beard off, man. It's way too long. Oh. All right, everyone, take care. Thanks for coming to the most boring live stream ever on YouTube today. And we'll see you again in a day or two. Till then, take care, everybody. And with that, peace. I'm out.